Hi everyone, hello, this is Jillian from Bliss Crystals, and today I'm going to talk to you about using crystals to manifest more abundance and financial prosperity into your life. So let's get started. I have several stones set up in a grid over here, which I will show you in just a moment close up. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the main stones that we recommend for prosperity and financial abundance. So the first is pyrite, and pyrite comes in a lot of forms. You can get them in little nuggets, and you can also get little pyramids or generators that are polished. A lot of times this type of pyrite is called gold chalcopyrite. All right, and they usually come from Peru. The sparkly stuff comes from South America. And pyrite is all about financial prosperity and business success, but it also inspires confidence, and a lot of times men are more drawn to it, but I find it's absolutely essential when you're making a grid or a wealth altar for abundance and prosperity. The next stone is citrine, absolutely essential, must have citrine. That's this beautiful big heart back here. And it also comes in wands and tumbled stones, polished, whatever type of citrine you're drawn to. It's got that really strong energy of abundance, prosperity, financial success, and also it resonates with the solar plexus chakra. So it brings in vitality and uplifting positive energy. So you can always use more of that when you're looking to manifest. The next stone is tiger's eye. And tiger's eye also comes in a lot of forms: wands, hearts, tumbled, and it's a beautiful chatoyant stone in gold. And tiger's eye is all about motivation, willpower, confidence, courage. So then the next one is jade. Jade is your green stone. It is a lot of times from the east, and it should be bright green, but it does come in dark green and light green as well. Jade is all about good luck and good fortune, and because it is green, well, it resonates with the heart chakra, but green in feng shui is all about the wealth corner of the bagua. So you always want to include some green and some green stones in your grid. And also, if you're making a wealth altar in your home to attract more wealth into your life, you want to use a green cloth or some green, like some greenery, maybe some real plants or some silk flowers. Lots of green colored things. Also, green is the color of money, or of dollars at least. So highly recommend putting some jade in. And then the other stone is epidote. Now, epidote comes from the Greek word meaning abundance and attraction. So it's basically your stone of bringing in, of more of something. So you could also use this when you're building a grid for attracting more love into your life. Anything you're trying to get more of, epidote is an excellent stone to include. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're wanting to manifest more wealth and abundance into your life is you want to get really, really clear on what that looks like to you. Does that mean buying a new house? Does that mean buying a new car? Does that mean doubling or tripling your income? Does it mean making a certain dollar amount, and maybe $100,000 a year? Get really, really clear. What does that mean? You just want more money? Be very specific. The universe likes specificity, okay? It likes you to be really, really specific. So get really clear on what it is, and then write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper, and always, when you're writing down what you want to manifest, always start with I am, because that tells the universe that you are already aligning with that energy. So it already tells it that you are that. So you want to say, I am doubling my income. I am tripling my income. And then you can get really specific. When do you want this to happen? I am doubling my income in the next 2 months. I am tripling my income by the end of this year. You can also write starting now, starting immediately. And then I like to also write this or something better, because maybe there's something even better than what you have requested there on the sheet of paper. So what you can do then is you can take your piece of paper with your manifestation statement on it and put it underneath your grid. So here is a wealth grid and wealth altar that I've created. We've got the grid down there, and then we have some beautiful citrine specimens, and of course lots of greenery, because green is the color of wealth and prosperity in the Feng Shui Bagua section. So definitely always include some green, whether it's a cloth or some greenery or some green stones when you are making a grid for wealth. So here is my grid. We have, I started in the middle, and usually when I create a grid, I like to start in the middle because then you can build the symmetry outwards. Now, you do not have to put a quartz in the center. This is just something I'm choosing for this one. But what I chose is a double stone. So I'm putting a stone on top of a stone. So here is a jade slab. It's flat, so I can place my quartz generator on top of it. And I mean, they're aptly named. This is a generator because it is pointed up and it generates energy from here upwards. Okay, and then quartz is also an amplification and magnification stone. It conducts energy, and that's why you find it in watch batteries and electronics and microchips, because it's an excellent conductor of energy. So then outward, I have more little green jade slabs, which is for good luck, good fortune. And then we have the citrine little generators. They're like little mini generator points. And citrine is all about vitality and positivity and, of course, prosperity. And then we have our tiger's eye hearts. Tiger's eye for courage and motivation, willpower, get it done, eye of the tiger. And then we have our pyrite sparkly nuggets around the outside. These are really my top stones for abundance. And speaking of abundance, we have our epidote. And like I said, epidote is named after a Greek word meaning abundance. And so it's for whenever you want more of something. We have our little pyrite pyramids, beautiful, polished, solid pyrite, amazing. And our tiger's eye wands going out like that. Then we have a couple of our fire and ice citrine wands. These are so rainbowy and sparkly. We have a couple of gorgeous pyrite generators, and then one big blue and gold tiger's eye pyramid at the top there. And then I wanted to also show you, you don't have to start with a wooden grid like I've done. This is a wooden grid. We sell these as well. You can start with a selenite plate. And it doesn't have to have a design on it. You can just make your own design. It can be something as simple as this. You just put one stone in the middle, and then you have matching stones going all the way around the outside. You could even switch out some of these beautiful tiger's eye stones with some citrines. So you could just do every other stone on the grid like this. So if you don't have 6 of something, or, if you have 4 of something and then 4 of something else, you could do something as simple as that. Then don't forget, you can place your affirmation statement, your prosperity statement, underneath the grid. So you can lift it up and place that under here and then create your grid. And like I said before, what you want to write on here is I am. I am doubling my income. I am manifesting my perfect partner. I am. This tells the universe you are already that and that you believe that you are that. Okay? What you don't want to say is something really vague like, I want this or I want more money. You want to be really, really specific. The universe doesn't like to be vague. Okay? So put your little statement underneath your grid and voila, you have a very simple grid or a complex grid or a wealth altar. And then another really important thing you'll want to do after you create your grid is to activate it and give it some extra energy. Okay, so you can use a quartz generator or a raw quartz point, or you could use a citrine wand, something that makes sense with the theme that you're doing. You could even use a tiger's eye wand, something where the energy is being pointed outwards through a tip, so a tapered end. Okay, so in this case, I'll just use this citrine wand. And it's always a good idea to maybe place some selenite around your grid to kind of constantly cleanse the energy. And then it's also a good idea to maybe sage smoke your grid just to also clear out any negative energy and really start with a pure intention. So you take your wand and you basically go in a clockwise direction around the grid. And that's an activation direction. You always want to go in clockwise when you're trying to activate, and you go counterclockwise when you're trying to get rid of, like you're trying to sage smoke maybe some negativity out of there. So in this case, we're going clockwise, and you're going to say some affirmations out loud, like, may these crystals be activated towards my goals. May these crystals be activated in bringing me more financial prosperity. So you just move them around and just send your energy and your intentions into this stone and then out. So that's a basic activation that you can do. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you tuning in to watch my little tutorial on how to make a grid for wealth and prosperity. And thank you so much. I will see you next time.